Hello everyone. Today I'm here with Esteban AKAWonder Serrano, a Hearthstone player from Spain. He's currently playing for SK Gaming, one of the biggest organizations in the world. So, hello Esteban, how are you doing today?
Hey man, I'm fine, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Great, I'm happy to have you here as well. So, we had a small introduction about you, but could you tell me a bit more about yourself?
Yeah, I'm AKAWonder or Esteban, and I play for SK Gaming on Hearthstone, of course. I won Katowice in March, and I got top 8 in the spring preliminars. I think it was spring, yeah, spring preliminars. I actually did some good results before as well, like top 4 in DreamHack Winter, no, Summer, and top 8 in DreamHack Winter last year, not this one, in 2015.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it, actually.
Great. So, does your BattleTag have any special meaning or significance? How did you come up with it?
Yeah, actually, it doesn't have a meaning itself, but I can tell you the history behind it.
Of
It
course.
was like I had I had another nickname in internet, like in other games, in when I was playing poker, when I was playing even Dota or whatever, what I played before. And then I wanted to focus in competitive gaming in Hearthstone, so I thought that it was a good moment to change my name and to make a new one, a new with another purposes, like to be a professional player, like I am right now. So I tried to change everything because when you look for a nickname on internet, it will show up like a lot of different things. So I
Yes.
wanted to have one for Hearthstone, just for Hearthstone, nothing else. So yeah, I changed. I wanted to change to Wonder, but if I'm changing and then I'm gonna be also known as, then it felt like yeah, like I was feeling like Wonder is not enough, so I have to add AKA to be clear with me and with everyone. I am also known as Wonder, but I'm not only Wonder, you know?
Yep.
It was pretty much like this, so it ended up as a AKA Wonder, and that's it.
I see. So you said you played poker and Dota before. Did you play it competitively on high level?
No, 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 no. Dota just for fun and poker. I played like 1 year, but not on high stakes, only medium stakes or something like that. I was trying to learn, but all the new laws came to Spain, like trying to make a regulation on poker. So I had to leave
I see.
because it was ridiculous to play poker actually in Spain.
I see. But did it help you with your Hearthstone career?
Yes, yes, of course, of course. I was also playing chess a lot, like when I was like from 6 to 18 years or something like that. I played like 12 years of chess, pretty much competitively as well. So between poker and chess, I mean, I got a lot of things from both games.
I
Actually,
see.
from poker, the meaning of variance or how to how to how do you have to respond in front of a lose streak or something like that,
I see.
that's something that I got from poker and also from chess, strategy planning, to be like calm in every moment. Yeah, I learned a lot of things from those games, so of course.
Handling your emotions as well.
Yeah, of course.
Great. So you are part of SK Gaming, one of the biggest organizations in the world, as we mentioned earlier. So how did that opportunity come around and you got to join the team?
um at the end of 2014, so 2 years ago, I won the main tour in Spain, which is called Gamergy. It was like the best tournament in Spain that you can play, and I was feeling that Spain, it was maybe like a bit small for me at that point because I won everything there. So I was looking for new metas, for new, I don't know, for something to do in esports, like trying to grow up my career more, right? So
Expand internationally.
yeah. So I thought that I had to find a new team for me with the same purposes, with the same idea. So I was trying to message a lot of teams, actually, big teams on Spain and some teams out of Spain, like SK Gaming. And well, I had some conversations with SK Gaming, and they were not really interested. But I don't know. Somehow the boss of SK Gaming told me, like, try to play those 2 or 3 tournaments and we will see what happens. So I turned it on my stream. I messaged him like, okay, I'm gonna play your tournament on stream so you can see everything I do. And it was a ESL TT challenge, something like 1,000 people from Europe, like a lot of good players. If you see right now the players, you will see a lot of pro players right now, but back days they were nothing, like me as well. So yeah, I played that tournament and I won it, and it was really huge actually because I played everything on stream. I was so passionate, so he saw that, and he was from that point he was really really interested. So the day after I got the contract on my email, so it was pretty much like that. I played actually 1 or 2 tournaments more, but the ESL TT challenge with 1,000 players was the final final reason for him.
It's kind of interesting because usually organizations tend to contact players and not the other way around. So it was a very good opportunity, actually.
Yeah.
Great. So how did you pick up Hearthstone after all, and what do you like most about it?
I don't know. Hearthstone, at the beginning, it was for me like just a game to play when I was on queue in another game, like in League of Legends or Dota or whatever, because it was easy to play, fast to play, etc. But I think after some months of playing Hearthstone, I realized that I was really good at Hearthstone. So when I'm really good at playing something, I get so much interest for it, right? So yeah, basically I started to see myself playing really good. I won tournaments, and then after that it was just a non-stop Hearthstone time for me. Like, if I'm winning, if I'm improving a lot, if I'm getting picked up by big teams, I will put a lot of effort on that game. So that's what happens pretty much.
I see. Did you play any other card games before, apart from poker, like World of Warcraft gaming?
No, actually, I know a lot of people played other card games, but it was my first card game, like TCG or something like that.
I see.
I never played Magic. I never played nothing.
Great.
Just poker, and now Hearthstone.
That's awesome. Okay, so how do you approach each season, and what strategies do you use to climb your way to the top of the rankings, get legend, etc.?
It depends. If I have a lot of tournaments or things to do, I don't really focus on ladder till last 5 days or so, because ladder is right now like a mountain. When you are like climbing a lot and you lose some games, you go down, so like to the dumpster. So I actually try to get legend first 5-10 days of season, and then last and I don't do anything special till last 10 days. When I go to the last 10 days, I start to like play maybe 5, 6, 7 hours a day to try to find the meta and the decks to counter the meta. And then the last 2-3 days is the key. Like I try to get top 10 1, 2, or 3 days before the season ends, and then I wait slowly, and I play maybe some games if I needed to climb a bit more. I am not a really good ladder player, but I got maybe 5, 6 top 100s and 2, 3 top 10s. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I'm not really a really good player. I actually right now don't have a lot of time to focus on ladder because I usually travel every weekend or every 2 weekends. So it's hard to like, if you have to travel and it's day 2028, you know that you are not gonna get top 100.
Yeah.
So that's what happens most of the time.
I see. So what style of decks do you prefer playing? Are you more of a control type or aggro type, mid-range?
Back days, I was a really control player. I was refusing to play any aggro deck because I enjoy a lot playing control. But, you know, control decks are not really effective right now. Or some months ago, I don't know when the control decks disappear from the meta, but it happened, you know? It happened and you cannot play control decks anymore. Maybe you can, but some of them, and it's just too situational and just for tournaments, not for ladder, whatever. So I ended up being a specialist on mid-range decks, curve decks. Try to like play the curve decks as best as I can. And you know, that's why we call Hearthstone Curvestone right now, because we have druids, we have shamans, that if we play on curve, we become unstoppable, right? So right now I'm like really specialist with mid-range decks, we can say, and I'm really bad with aggro decks. I need to learn way more how to go phase, when to go phase, when to trade. I usually trade too much. I usually play too controlish, and I need to learn how to play aggro. I know how to play aggro, but I am not the aggro specialist, so I make more mistakes than I should.
You need to find that break point in which you have to go aggro. I see. So which is your favorite class?
It used to be Warlock back days. Yeah, I was like really good with Handlock. I love Zoo, and I also play some Rhinolock sometimes. And my favorite card is Jaraxxus. So actually, Warlock is my favorite class. But right now, I don't know. I don't really like Warlock. I don't play that much Warlock. So, but yeah, it's my favorite class, of course.
Great. Did you agree with the latest nerfs on task card taming and the other cards? What would you have done differently?
Yeah, I like the nerfs. I think it was necessary for the game. Actually, I have been playing some ladder yesterday and so, and still 80% of the players are playing Shaman right now. So it's scary, even with the nerf. But yeah, I like the nerfs, and I don't like that Joke got nerfed because it was so fun. I think it can be fun right now. I didn't try it yet enough, but I don't know. Maybe Joke, it was like my best card to make a show in my stream. So I'm a bit sad about it. But yeah, I agree with every nerf they did, actually. Even with Execute. It seemed to be like just 1 mana, but when I played Warrior, I was like, holy shit, 1 mana is something.
Much.
Yeah, it's something. So yeah, I agree with pretty much with everything. They are doing a good job, and maybe the nerf that seems to be strange is charge, but makes sense because they are trying to remove all the one-turn combo kills.
Like Warrior.
Yeah, because they did the same with patrons and everything, right? So makes sense in the line of changes that they are making to nerf the cards. So yeah, I'm fine with everything actually. Even if it's a bit sad to lose Juxtaron from the competitive scene, that's fine anyway.
I see. So you're in charge of making some changes in Hearthstone. What will you change?
I think I would make some control decks stronger. Like, for example, some kind of control paladin that doesn't get insta-killed by a good start of a mid-range deck.
Like Hilladin, that used to exist back in the days?
Yeah, of course, or priest control without getting wrecked in turn 3. Like, I don't know how actually, but just some controlish card. I think I always say the same card, but I am missing a card for priest that give your opponent something like a minion, for example, a 3-mana 2/4 minion like Bran, but give or decrease your opponent's attack minion attack by 1 or something like that, right?
Permanently?
Sorry?
Like permanently or just a Shrinkmaster for Hunter?
Like Shrinkmaster, like a battle cry, like when he's on board, or I don't know. I'm just missing something for the priest to decrease attack or increase to do something actually with the priest, because priest is really good stealing opponent's cards and stuff, but now it lacks on removal. So if you're playing priest and someone plays a 4/10 or a 4/6 or whatever, you are in trouble already. And also the mechanics of the priest are not funny enough and are not effective enough. So you need something like that, I believe. So yeah, I'm pretty much missing some control decks. Warlock control, for example, is like not viable right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know, rogue control. You cannot play rogue control. You get outvalue by mid range. You get less cards, less card draw. I mean, all the classes are now made to be tempo or aggro, but I don't see classes made to be control other than warrior, of course. Warrior is always there.
Of course. I agree, we should have more aggro. I love a lot more control, sorry. I love control decks as well. So, your first title win was the ESL Hearthstone Legendary Series back in March. How did it feel being in the spotlight for the first time as a major tournament winner?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was the best moment in my career. I felt like, I don't know, really good. It was amazing, because it's not only the feeling of winning, which is really good, but it's the feeling of getting reward by work for a long time, and trying to improve and etc. Right? So it was a mix between winning and getting rewarded by your work. So it was actually amazing. You can see, if you see my interview with Lothar there, you will see my smiley face every time, because I was so happy. So
of course. Why wouldn't you be, after all?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have seen that the Spanish scene is very promising in Hearthstone. Do you believe that, not only in Hearthstone as well, but do you believe that organizations should look more into expanding the local scene?
Organizations in Spain are really focusing in other games like League of Legends or Counter or whatever. Players are really good. We have really good teams in Spain. They are qualifying for a lot of open tournaments. Actually, if you see Katowice, we had 3 Spanish players there. Spumito, Doki, and me. I don't know. I'm a bit sad about it, because I don't see how can I help the Spanish community to grow with organizations, because the organization does not want to to make Hearthstone, because I don't know why, but there are only 2 or 3 companies doing things in Hearthstone, like broadcasting matches or organizing tournaments. So maybe if the players find something, a team in I don't know, international teams or something, maybe the scene will grow up. But I'm not sure. I'm a bit skeptic about it right now. Just because they don't want. I mean, just because the organizations don't want. Not because we don't have enough level or whatever. It's just I don't know. It's just
I see your point. Yeah, maybe the players should do more things about it, like push for more events.
Yeah, maybe,
or
maybe the people who watch the game should like tweet about, hey, we want more Hearthstone tournaments. I don't know. I have to say that since last year we have in Bilbao one major. It is the well, we had one more major in Malaga last summer, the Gamepolis something. Apart from DreamHack Valencia, of course. So we had last year we had 2 majors in Spain, and now we are gonna have. I think we are gonna have 1 major every year, apart from Valencia, right? That's fine. I think 2 majors in the country every year is good.
Yeah,
it can increase, and it can increase by, I don't know, but I'm happy with it actually. So yeah, we will see. Of course, Spain is a really strong country in level in Hearthstone. I would love to see a Olympiad between countries. I would love to participate as a Spanish player in Olympiad. It would be awesome.
That would be nice. They did it in Overwatch, so why not in Hearthstone as well?
Yeah, I would love to see like three people for every country, or 5 or whatever, playing online. I don't care.
That would be really awesome. I hope that happens.
It would be awesome.
Speaking of goals, what are your goals for Hearthstone this year, and maybe the first months of the upcoming year?
Yeah, right now I don't have any goal for this year because the season is the year is ending. So, but my goal for this year, for 2016, was to win a major, and I got it, right? So I think my next step is gonna be qualify for BlizzCon. It's the only thing is missing for me in my career right now. Of course, I want to keep winning tournaments, but this is also, I mean, this is something that I did this year, and I'm happy with it, and I will keep doing my best for it. But qualifying for BlizzCon becomes a new challenge for me, and and always a challenge. It makes me feel awake in my life, right?
You almost did it as well. You were almost there.
Yes, of course. I was close to it, but it was too much for my year. If I make it to BlizzCon, holy shit, that's the dream, right? But next year I want to, like, at the start of the season, or December, January, I don't know when, I want to read all the Blizzard rules to make it to BlizzCon, and I will try to, I don't know, to do my best to qualify for BlizzCon. I don't know what's gonna be the way to do it. Maybe to play a lot of ladder, maybe to play tournaments, maybe to play majors. Who knows? But I will do what is needed to qualify. That's gonna be my goal. Of course, winning more tournaments is gonna be amazing. I don't have to say that I don't want to win tournaments, because I won. I won't, but yeah, BlizzCon is gonna be amazing if I can make it.
We really wish to see you there. Are you going to DreamHack Winter?
Yeah, I will go. Right now I have to go to last call qualifier, not to play, but I will go to do to sign autographs, signing session, and something more. And I will play against people in Amsterdam, in the location of Amsterdam, with Elki and Tides. So we are gonna be there. Then I go to DreamHack, of course. I will do my best as always. I know DreamHack is just one of the hardest tournament to play because it's a Swiss with a lot of rounds, everything played in one day. Well, not in one day, but all the Swiss is pretty much in one day. I did top 4 and top 8 last year.
Time to win now.
And I want to win, but it's really hard. Actually, it's really, really hard. So I will go and I will do my best, of course.
Great.
And that's pretty much it.
All right. So do you have any advice or thoughts you'd like to share with your fans or other aspiring competitive players that want to be like you?
I always say that being like consistent every time, like don't stop playing Hearthstone even if you are not getting good results for some months. Try to improve day by day. Hearthstone is a game that if you are the best, you will not see that you are the best the first day. You need maybe 1 month to see that. So it's just play, be consistent, and at the end of the year, maybe you can analyze your data and say I'm good enough or I'm not good enough. But
work your way up the ladders.
Yeah. And it's pretty much all I have to say, because I know there are a lot of people like, oh, I lost 10 games in a row, I won 20 games in a row, whatever. That doesn't mean anything. Just you have to like count up at the end of the year and see what happens, right? And yeah, it's hard to manage because in League of Legends, when you are good, it's really easy to see that you are good. But in Hearthstone, it's pretty hard to evaluate.
I see.
So at the end, just consistency is the word. Just go, don't stop, and play your best every time, every move. And at the end of the year, you will see.
Awesome. So let's say you're a castaway in a remote, isolated island. You have to choose one Hearthstone personality to help you survive. Who would it be?
So yeah, I live in Formentera, which is an island, a small island, 21 kilometers long. If I could be alone with someone from the Hearthstone scene, I think it could be. I mean, it should be a girl, right? But but I don't see any girls that I would love to go. So from the Hearthstone scene, I could go with. Maybe with Tides, because he's like, because he's calm as I am, and I don't know. I think Tides. He is also one of my favorite players, and I am a really good friend of him. So I think Tides.
Awesome. Okay. So I think we can wrap it up. Do you have any final shout-outs?
Yeah, of course. I want to give a shout out to SK Gaming. And all the sponsors as well, because without them I couldn't do my dream true, actually. So yeah, and also to all my fans, it's amazing to have them on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, Spanish ones, and wherever are them, but yeah, Spanish community, and also everyone actually who is following me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And thank you to you, man, for the interview. It's a pleasure for me.
Thank you. The pleasure was all mine. So you can all follow AKAWonder on Twitter. I have the link right here at AK_Wonder. Make sure to drop him a follow. Thank you very much once again for having this interview with me. So we will see you on DreamHack Winter. Till then, see you. Bye.
See you. Bye.